Once upon a time, in a vast, lush forest, 5 oxen lived in harmony. Benny, Lenny, Penny, Jenny, and Denny were their names, and they were the best of friends. They grazed the green meadows together, basked under the sun, and always had each other's backs. Not far from where the oxen resided, there lived a clever but cunning tiger named Terence. Terence had long lived on smaller animals, but he always eyed the plump oxen with hunger. If only I could catch them, he thought, licking his whiskers with anticipation. Terence sat pondering under a shady tree. He admired the way the oxen always moved together and realized that it was their unity that kept him at bay. However, his hunger fueled his determination, and he hatched a plan to separate and conquer them one by one. First, Terence chose to target Benny, the oldest and wisest of the group. He whispered rumors throughout the forest, sowing seeds of doubt and mistrust among the 5 friends. Benny said Penny's fur wasn't as shiny as it used to be, he'd tell one. Jenny said Lenny eats more grass than the rest, he'd tell another. Gradually, Terence's deceitful words began to work. The trust among the oxen began to wobble. Often, they would wander off on their own, questioning their previously unbreakable bonds. One day, Benny found himself far from the rest, grazing in a lonely spot. Before he realized the danger, Terence pounced from the bushes. But just as quick, Lenny, Penny, Jenny, and Denny rushed to Benny's side. Their friendship wasn't entirely broken after all. The united oxen formed a formidable wall of hoof and horn, standing firm against the tiger. Terence knew he had no chance now. The oxen were together and retreated into the forest, planning his next move. The oxen, realizing how close they came to being Terence's prey, vowed never to let doubt separate them again. They apologized to each other, promising to always talk over their disagreements. Terence made several more attempts, but the oxen stayed together, always looking out for one another. In the end, the tiger and his tricks couldn't break the true bonds of friendship, and the oxen lived happily and content in their forest, united and strong forevermore.